Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. Today we're going to do a modified ashtanga opening sequence. So we'll start with some breathing at the top of the mat, ujjayi breath. Roll the shoulders back, engaging the legs, and 3 fingers below your navel. Slightly draw in and up. So when we breathe, we're breathing into the rib cage. Breathing in and out through the nose, feeling the rib cage expand as you inhale and contract as you exhale. So let's place the hands there, and as you inhale, breathing into your hands. Start to use a count, so maybe 4 or 5 as you inhale, 4 or 5 as you exhale. If you're familiar with ujjayi breath, you can constrict the back of your throat slightly so that your breath is audible to you. If this isn't in your practice at the moment, just breathing in and out through the nose as we have done. Let's step to the top of the mat and start with Surya Namaskar A. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale to fold forwards, bending the knees. Lift halfway, flat back, hands to shins or thighs. Step your feet back. Let's bring the knees down, tilt the pelvis, and we'll bend the elbows close to the body, drop the hips down. Top of the feet down, inhale, lift the chest up for cobra. Press yourself back to tabletop and then to your first downward facing dog. You can pedal the heels towards the mat, bend the knees, and send your tailbone up towards the ceiling. The main aim is to have a nice long spine. Take another breath here. And then we'll inhale, step forwards to the top of the mat, lifting halfway. Exhale, hands down, fold forwards. Inhale, come up, palms together. Exhale at the top of the mat, Samastiti. Inhale again. Exhale, fold forwards, Uttanasana. Lift halfway, hands down, step your feet back. Again, I'll bring knees down, chest down. Inhale, lifting the chest up for cobra, tucking the toes and back to downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. You can always add some movement if it feels good to you. And keep remembering to spread those fingers wide, pressing the knuckles into the mat. On your inhale, step forwards, lengthen. Exhale for Uttanasana, crown of the head down. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, Samastiti. Again, inhale. Exhale to fold forwards. Lengthen your spine with your inhale. Hands down, step your feet back. I'm going to do Chaturanga Dandasana. Press the heels back, look in front of your hands. Inhale, lift the thighs off of the mat for an upward facing dog. And then exhale back to downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Keep breathing here, in and out through your nose, drawing that navel in and up. One more breath here. Inhale, come to the top of the mat. You can step or jump. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, lifting the arms up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Samastiti. 2 more. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Lengthen your spine. Hands down, step or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, back. Breathing here, keep that length in your spine. pressing the mat away with the hands and looking in between the thighs or toward your navel. Inhale, step or jump to the top of the mat, lengthening the spine. Exhale, hands down, head down. Inhale, look up to your thumbs, arms up. Exhale, Samastitihi. Last one. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, folding forwards. Lengthen your spine with your inhale. Step back, Chaturanga Dandasana, keeping the body in one long line. Inhale, shoulder blades come down your back, upward dog. Exhale, back to your downward facing dog. Steadying your breath here. And we want to roll the thighs in towards each other. Inhale, step or jump to the top of the mat, lengthen. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, come up, palms together. Exhale, Samastitihi. We're coming into Surya Namaskar B. There's usually 5 of these, but for today we're going to do 3. Feet together, bend your knees, lift the arms up for chair pose. Exhale, Uttanasana. Lengthen your spine, hands down, step the feet back. I'm going to bring my knees down. There's a lot of these vinyasas. Come up to cobra or upward dog, back to your downward facing dog. We're going to bring the right foot in between the hands. So you can step halfway, use your hand to help, bring it forwards. The left foot flat on the mat, 45-degree angle. Lift the arms up overhead for warrior 1. Hands down, step back, and then chaturanga or knees down, chest down. Inhale, cobra or upward dog, keeping those elbows close to the body. Exhale, back to downward dog. Left side, you can either lift the leg up before bringing it forwards or step it straight forward. Bend the left knee. You can open the feet wider if you need more balance. Shoulders face the front of the mat. Exhale, hands down. Let's vinyasa through Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, coming up, crown of the head up. Exhale, back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Here we'll stay for 5 breaths. On your next inhale, we're going to come to the top of the mat. You can step or jump, lengthen. Exhale to Uttanasana. Bend your knees, lift the arms up overhead, chair pose. Exhale, come to standing, Samastitihi. Second one, bend your knees, palms together or apart. Exhale, fold forwards. Lengthen. Hands down, step the feet back. You can either come straight back to downward dog or vinyasa through with chaturanga, up dog, and then your down dog. Let's come into warrior 1 on the right side. Right foot forwards. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, hands down. Again, straight back to down dog or vinyasa. Chaturanga. Inhale, lifting the chest. Exhale, back. Finish your exhale. Inhale, bring the left foot forwards. Bend the knee. Sweep your arms up. Virabhadrasana A. Hands down, step back. Chaturanga Dandasana. There's a lot of these in this practice. Make your way back to your downward facing dog for 5 breaths. Surya Namaskar B is quite fast, so try and slow down and go with your own breath. I'm just a guide. You want to keep your steady breath at all times. Come to the top of the mat. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Bend your knees, come up for your chair pose, look up to your thumbs. Samastitihi. One more. Bend your knees. Inhale, look up to your thumbs, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Hands down, step your feet back. Again, your choice. Vinyasa through or straight to down dog. On your inhale, bring the right foot forwards. Left foot flat, press the outside of that foot. Arms up, palms together if it feels okay. Going straight back to your downward dog or vinyasa through. Exhale, chaturanga, looking just in front of the mat. Inhale, lifting the thighs up for upward dog. Back to your downward dog. Virabhadrasana A, left side, left foot to the top of the mat. Hands down, step back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Catch your breath here. You can turn your toes slightly in, and the feet are hip width apart. Inhale, come to the top of the mat, lengthen your spine. Exhale, Uttanasana. Bend your knees, sweep your arms up, look up to your thumbs. Exhale, come to standing. Let's bring the hands to the hips, jump your feet hip width apart. We're going to exhale, hinge from the hips and fold forwards, bend the knees. We're using the peace fingers to grab your big toes. Thumbs can either be tucked in or pressing on top of your big toe. Lengthen your spine and then exhale, fold forwards. Bring your elbows out to the sides. And then try and bring your shoulders away from the ears. Keep your neck nice and long. Belly and thighs connect, so keep a deep bend in your knees. Still trying to send the tailbone up towards the ceiling. Let's inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, we'll slide the hands under the feet as much as you can. Spreading the fingers wide as you do so we can press the pinky and the thumb into the mat. Again, you lift halfway to lengthen the spine. Exhale to fold forwards, elbows out to the sides. Padahastasana. 3, 2, and 1. Let's lift halfway. Exhale, bring hands to your hips. Use your inhale, come up. Exhale, feet together. The next few postures start the same way. We step the right foot to the back of the mat. Do the pose to the back of the mat first. Right toes point to the back. Left foot is parallel to the front of your mat. Open your arms. Reach your right hand out with your legs straight. Can't reach any further, drop your right hand down. Turn your chest to the long side of the mat. We don't want to lean too much on the shin. And you can look down or out to the side. See how your neck feels here. Utthita Trikonasana. Let's inhale, come up. Just turn your feet. Exhale, reach out with your left hand as far as you can. Drop the hand down. You want to feel the stretch all up the right side of your body, your right hip flexor. And you're trying to lean your chest back slightly. Press both feet into the mat. And then we'll inhale, come up. We're going to the back of the mat again. This is for twisted triangle, or Vrita Trikonasana. On my way to grab my block, I forgot to bring it with me. You can use blocks or books, just anything to give you more height. We want our hips to face the back of the mat. Step your left foot in, hip bones face the back, shoulders face the back. Reach your left arm up and we'll fold forwards. Option 1, the left hand on your block. Send your chest forwards and turn the chest to the right hand side. Right arm up. You can also bring the hand down to the mat, but I want you to keep the length in your torso, lots of space. You can also put the block to the outside of your right foot for more of a twist. And you can separate your feet a little bit wider for more stability. So there's lots of choice for this posture. Let's turn to face the front of the mat and try on this side. Inhale, lift your right arm up. Exhale, hinge from the hips and fold forwards. Lengthen that torso first and then start to twist. Drawing your left hip back, left arm up towards the ceiling. Send the left hip back slightly and press both of your feet down into the mat. Parivrtta Trikonasana. Let's look down at the big toe. Inhale, come up, open your arms to the long side of the mat. Step to the top, Samastitihi. Keep your block. Same thing for this posture. Step your right foot back a little bit wider. Turn your right toes out to face the back and bend the knee. Option 1, right forearm on your thigh. We want to roll the right thigh out. Keep lots of space in the sides of your body. Option 2, bring your hand down to a block on the inside of your foot or even down to the mat. You need to make sure you're pressing the arm into the leg. And you can also go for the third option, hand to the outside of the foot. Keep turning your chest. And you want to feel the stretch all the way from the outside of your left foot to the fingertips. Let's inhale, come up, turn the feet. Exhale, bend your left knee. You want to again feel the stretch in the side of the body, the hip flexor. Trying to keep the hips open to the long side of your mat. Taking your option. Also with your top arm, you don't need to bring the bicep close to your ear. You can have the arm straight up. Now just listen and see what feels comfortable in your neck and your shoulders. Let's go to the back of the mat. We'll bring the left knee down. We're going to inhale, lift the left arm up. Exhale, hook the arm to the outside of your right leg. Palms are together. You're trying to press the arm into the leg. Press the palms together. And you're twisting your torso to bring your heart towards your thumbs. Staying here. This is revolved side angle. Parivrtta Parsvakonasana. You can also lift the left knee off of the mat or open your arms wide. Taking the option that's in your practice today. Look down at your toes. Inhale, come up. Let's turn to the back of the mat. Right knee down. Inhale, lift your right arm. Exhale, hook the arm outside the left leg. I keep saying it, but we're going to keep the length in the body. So lengthen your torso, the chest with your inhale. Exhale, pressing the palms, adding more of a twist. Look down, let's inhale, come up, open the arms. Exhale, step to the top. The next posture has 4 variations. We'll step the right foot back and we'll stay facing the long side of the mat. Toes slightly in, hands to hips, inhale. Exhale, fold forwards. Hands are on the mat or you can bring them to a block. We're going to either move the block or our hands backwards, maybe in line with the feet, the toes, and roll your elbows in towards each other. Imagining the crown of your head reaching down towards the mat. This is Prasarita Padottanasana A. Let's Inhale, lift the chest halfway. Exhale, bring hands to hips. Inhale, come up. Exhale here. Inhale to open the arms. Exhale, hands to your hips. I'll show you from the side for a moment. We're going to try and roll the shoulders back. Keep the elbows back. Inhale. Exhale, fold. As you fold, you want to use your core, keeping both the front and the back of your body engaged, elbows up towards the ceiling. If you're keeping a bend in your knees, make sure that you're sending the tailbone up towards the ceiling. 2 more breaths here. Your inhale brings you all the way up. Exhale at the top. Inhale, open the arms. Exhale, interlace the fingers behind your back. On the inhale, lift the chest, create some space. Exhale, fold forwards. I'm going to bring the fist overhead towards the mat. You can also keep the fist at your lower back or up towards the ceiling. Just see how you feel. And breathe in and out through your nose. This is Prasarita Padottanasana C. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale at the top. Hands to your hips. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, fold, and again grab your big toes with your peace fingers. We'll lengthen the spine with an inhale. Exhale, send your elbows to the sides. Shoulder blades come down your back. Keep that neck nice and long. You can also bring the hands onto the sides of the legs instead, still keeping the elbows to the sides. Let's inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, hands to the hips. Inhale to come up. Step to the top of the mat. Next posture, we have 2 options. Option 1, grabbing your elbows behind your back, keeping the chest open. Option 2, bringing the hands behind, pinkies press into your back, push the palms together, elbows to the sides, coming into a reverse prayer. Step the right foot back, and we're going to turn to face the back of the mat. Hip bones and shoulders face the back. You can open the feet a little bit wider. You see my toes are pointing forwards. And we're going to fold forwards. We want to keep the spine really long, looking to the big toe. And we don't want to round the spine, so keep the length and then start to fold. 4, 3, 2, last breath. Let's inhale, come up, turn to face the front of the mat, keep your hands as they are. Exhale, fold forwards, look towards your left big toe. You're drawing the left hip back slightly, pressing both feet down into the mat, keeping the legs strong. Two more breaths. Come all the way up. Open your arms to the long side of the mat. Step to the top, Samastitihi. We have some balancing postures now. Again, I'll give you some options. So we'll start with the right foot. Option 1, you're going to lift the knee up, interlace the fingers, hug the knee in. We'll stay for 5 breaths. You can also grab the big toe and stay here, lifting the chest up. Option 3, straighten out the leg. It doesn't have to be super straight. Try and keep yourself upright. Drawing the navel in, lifting the chest as you stand. On your exhale, we're going to open the knee out to the right hand side. I'll turn so you can see. It's a bit harder holding onto your big toe, so you can hold onto the knee, open to the side. Fix your gaze somewhere in front of you on the floor. Bring your knee into center, hands to your hips, and you're going to press your foot out, straighten the leg for as long as you can, maybe longer than I did. And then we'll switch to the other side. So take your option 1, 2, or 3. 5 breaths, and then we'll open to the side. Keep rolling the shoulders back, pressing the right foot down into the mat, and if it's in your practice, you can also fold over the straightened leg. Take one more breath. On the exhale, we're opening the left leg out to the side, either like this, holding the big toe, or bending the knee. Once you're stable, you can start to look over the right shoulder, shifting your gaze. Inhale, knee to center, hands to your hips, and exhale, press the foot out. 3, 2, 1. Drop your foot down, give your legs a shake. We're going to modify the next balancing posture, and we're going to do tree pose. The right toes are either on the mat, at your shin, your calf, or your inner thigh. Opening the knee to the side, pushing the foot and the thigh into each other, lifting up, arms up overhead when you're ready. 3 more breaths. Arms down, bring your leg down. We'll switch to the left side. Take your option with your foot. As you push the foot and the thigh together, draw the navel in and up. Lift the chest up. Crown of the head reaching up as well, and then lift the arms. Arms can be open or palms together. And if you feel steady, you can even shift the gaze and look up towards your thumbs. Take a couple of breaths. And then release. Step to the top of the mat. As we flow through this vinyasa, noticing if your body feels more open. Inhale, arms up overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands down, fold forwards. Lengthen your spine. Step your feet back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale. Exhale back to your downward dog. Jump to the top of the mat, bring the feet together. We're coming up to chair pose for 5 breaths. Feet together if you can, or they can be hip width apart. Lifting the chest, turn the pinkies in towards each other. And we're squeezing the legs. If your shoulders have space, keep the palms together like I have, or you can open them out. Last breath here. Exhale, we're going to fold forwards, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen, Chaturanga Dandasana. Press the heels back or bring the knees down. Exhale, back. We're coming into Warrior 1. Bring the right foot in between your hands, left foot 45 degrees. We want to try and have the shoulders and the hips facing the front of the mat. Turning the palms face in. Again, take your option with the hands open or together. 3, 2, and 1. Keep looking up toward your thumbs. We're going to inhale, straighten the right leg. Turn to face the back of the mat. You can adjust your feet. Exhale, bend the left knee. Virabhadrasana A. Keep pressing down the feet and then lift up through the chest. Inhale, open the arms to the right, step the right foot back. We want to have the left heel in line with the right arch. Rolling the thigh out, coming into warrior two. I'll turn around so you can see. You're still bending into your left knee. Shoulders face the long side of the mat and look over your left middle finger. Inhale, straighten the leg, turn the feet. Exhale, bend your right knee. If you need a break for your hands, you can turn the palms face up or drop them down just for a second. Reach the arms out both directions. Inhale here, exhale, hands down, vinyasa. At any point you can do knees down, cobra, and then back to downward dog. Let's step or jump, come and sit down. That's the opening sequence for our ashtanga practice, modified but hopefully accessible to you. Give it a try and let me know how you got on.